Alright guys, I haven't made a video in a while. This is my new channel since I sold my other channel, which was well over 1K. I had like well over 1K, or like a few hundred more than 1K, but I sold that channel, so this is my new channel. I know the last few videos I had uploaded were like some DC Universe. I'm probably gonna delete those because I don't game anymore. I sold my PlayStation. But today I've got a Grizzly Wintergreen review for y'all, and I know this is like bright as shit, so maybe we do that. I don't know, but just picked this can up. The last can I was dipping was some Copenhagen mint, and we got Wintergreen. So go ahead. What am I doing? Packing it. I haven't even cracked it. Uncracked seal, guys. So go ahead and crack it. I love cracking cans. It's just fun. Alright, but anyway. Smells like Wintergreen. Look like Wintergreen. Looks a little dry in my opinion. It's a little dry, but who fucking cares? And there's no pinch already taken out of here. I like when there's a pinch taken out already because it fits for me. I hate dipping the first pinch of a can that didn't have a pinch already out of it, but whatever. Alright. Go ahead and try this out, guys. I'll get a nice pin. This is a decent size. I don't really got nothing to spit in, so I just spit in the trash can underneath me. I'm recording this in my bathroom because, well, everything else is occupied. Like this is my mom's house. My room's at my dad's house. This is my mom's house, and I don't really have a room, and everybody's in the living room, so I decided to make the video in the bathroom. But y'all probably can hear him in back there. I don't know. If you can, sorry for that, but I don't really have a solution to it. I mean, I don't really have no first thoughts because I've dipped Grizzly Wintergreen 1,000 times. Maybe not really 1,000, but a lot. And it's always the same, you know, it's Grizzly Wintergreen. It's pretty good. Well, pretty decent. It's not my favorite Wintergreen. Copenhagen is my favorite Wintergreen, but like I said, I'm at my mom's house, and over here they don't have Copenhagen Wintergreen. In Houma, in the state of Louisiana, they have it where I normally stay, which is like 2 hours from here, but they don't have it over here. And if they do, it's probably old or expensive as shit, so I just get Grizzly, the welfare bear, they call it, but that's the Grizzly Wintergreen. This is a pretty nice looking can of it. It's got like some wood background texture, like not really texture, but just design with the grizzly bear, and then they got like some claws going through it. A lot different. Like I dipped a couple of cans of Copenhagen mint back to back, you know, after one of another. Like I dipped a can of Copenhagen mint, and then I picked up another can of it, and I picked up another, and now I had this can, which is running low. And I never like to let myself get too low on dip, because then I have to find myself struggling to hurry up and get another can because I hadn't had a dip in a while, you know. I don't like doing that. I like just having a can with me all the time. So this can was like halfway. That's about half, maybe less than half. And I was like, you know what? I've been dipping a lot, and I'm gonna run out pretty soon. Just probably might last me till, let's see, today's Sunday. Today's Sunday, so this can, and I don't have school this week, so this can will probably be gone by Tuesday morning, Tuesday evening for lunch, because I normally dip twice in the morning and then one for lunch and then another 2 in the afternoon, whatever. So this will get me through Monday, and then Tuesday, early Tuesday, it'll be gone. But it's all right because we picked up a can of the Grizzly Wintergreen, and by that time I'm going back to my dad's Wednesday. So by the time this one's even halfway or less, I'm gonna have another can of Copenhagen Wintergreen. So I'm doing pretty good. I'll get by, but I freaking love Grizzly's cut. I always did like Grizzly's cut. Maybe not so much the flavor of their Wintergreen. Their Grizzly Wintergreen is, it's got a real artificial, overwhelming artificial taste. Copenhagen, it's less artificial, more tobacco, and not only is it more of a tobacco taste, but it's not as overwhelming and blasting with flavor. You know, it's more mellow Wintergreen, which is what I prefer. And it's got a good amount of nicotine, and it still gives you that little burn that you like, a little sizzle. But the Grizzly is a little bit more overwhelming, powerful, and just really over artificial. So I don't like it as much, but I don't mind dipping it, and it's real cheap. And Grizzly Wintergreen is probably the most common dip, so you can find it pretty much in any gas station or tobacco store or anything like that. So it's pretty easy to find. If you're just starting out on dip, I would advise trying out like different flavors, you know, before you can say you have an everyday dip. But a good dip to start with is Skull Wintergreen, in my opinion. And Skull Wintergreen is not a good dip necessarily as an everyday dip or a very enjoyable dip to always want to dip. Not at all. But it is a very good dip to start and try it because it doesn't burn that much in your mouth. A lot of people, when they put a dip in for the first time or they're trying to start dipping, it burns them real bad and they don't like it. So it's real easy, and it has a real long cut. Skull Wintergreen's got a real long cut, and so it's easy to pinch and pack and put in, and you know, not break up in your mouth if you're not, you know, used to dipping. And also, it's like I said, how the Copenhagen's more mellow. It's like a real mellow type of dip. Wintergreen, it's real mellow Wintergreen, in my opinion. So it's not overwhelming and nasty. And like I said, it's not the best in flavor, but it's because it's mellow, it's handleable. You know, it's people can try it out without, you know, completely being disgusted. Like Grizzly Wintergreen, if you put Grizzly Wintergreen for the first time, especially a real fresh, moisturized can, you might not like it because you'll find that it's really strong in the mouth and overpowering, and it burns, and yeah. And also, Grizzly, in my opinion, is pretty moist most of the time when you buy a can. So without a doubt, if you're not, you know, used to dipping, this stuff is very easy to break apart in your mouth and be everywhere and nasty, and you won't like it. Never start with a real fine cut or wet dip because for first impressions, the second that dip gets all in your mouth, people immediately don't like it and get turned off by dipping and they quit. And you know, that's understandable, but you're just dipping stuff that's not on your level. You know what I mean? You don't want to dip stuff that's not on your level. You want to get something that you can handle and like. So Skull Wintergreen, definitely something to try out if you if you want to get into dipping. But this Grizzly Wintergreen is pretty good actually. I've had worse cans where I bought, you know, a can of Grizzly Wintergreen and it was good, and then the next day or wherever, I bought another can of it, and it was just complete shit, you know? Not too good. This actually is a pretty good can. It's actually not as dry as I thought. Thought it was gonna be a little bit more drier in my lip. But it's actually not that dry. Pretty good. So yeah, this is my Grizzly Wintergreen review. I've never made a dip review. I've never really told my other channel about that I dip. So, and I'm sick, guys. Which is also why I spit a lot more. I don't normally spit this much, but I have like a lot of, I have a sinus infection. So I have like a lot of, you know, that stuff that you pull out. I have a lot of that, so I spit a little bit more than I normally do, but it's pretty good. I'd say once you've dipped about a can or two, Grizzly Wintergreen is a good dip to go and try out, definitely. Try Grizzly Wintergreen out. Not a bad dip, but not all dip tastes like this, you know. For the people who don't really dip. Because I had a cousin who, you know, when I was starting the first dip, he was trying to get onto it. And I don't think he dipped as much as I did before, even when I was early on. So he, you know, he had tried Grizzly Wintergreen. It was too much for him. He didn't like it. So now to this day, he does not like to dip. And I just don't like seeing people down dip because they had a bad experience with it. You know what I mean? So if you want to try it out, make sure not to get too big or too much you can handle. You know, more than you can bargain for. Get, you know, something that is good for you. Then move on. You know, once you dip about a can or two of Skull, try the Wintergreen. But Grizzly Wintergreen and Skull Wintergreen are completely two different types of taste and everything, texture, pinchability, cut, everything. Everything's different between the two. So if you do go and try out the Skull Wintergreen, then it's going to be a big difference in the Grizzly. So yeah. Or Copenhagen, like I said, is really good, but Copenhagen burns. So if you're not used to the burn or anything like that, definitely be prepared. If you go try Copenhagen Wintergreen, a lot of burn on that. So that's pretty much it, guys. That is my Grizzly Wintergreen review. Hope you guys liked it. I mean, it's not much of a video, but I was bored, need to make something. I want to upload more to this channel than I have already, and fuck it. So yeah, that's it, guys. Enjoy your dips and everything like that. Peace.